Hi, it's Chris Westfall, and I'm answering the question, why is it that today's rate from an insurance company is different than my rate with the insurance company? So here's the question that I got from an agent. They're speaking with new prospective clients on Medicare supplement, and they're asking them, what company are you with and how much are you paying right now? Well, very often the client will respond, I'm paying $150 a month and I'm with AARP. Well, the agent will then say, well, that's strange because my quote engine here says that you should be paying $120 a month instead of $150. That's weird. Then the client says, well, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm paying way more than that. And you're saying, well, okay, but the quote engine says you should be paying this. Why is that? Well, here's the deal. The quote engine that shows us today's current rate with the company has no correlation whatsoever with what the loyal clients have been getting as rate increases over the years. Yes, it's true. If you've ever had a cable deal or a cell phone provider that offers a better deal today for brand new customers than they do for loyal customers who've been with them for years, same exact thing happens with the Medicare supplement business. We have one of the companies like Mutual of Omaha that raises rates 24% sometimes with one particular segment of their population, but then they'll turn around, start a brand new company and offer today's rates at 40% less than somebody who was on the plan for the last 17 years can get it for. How does that factor in? Well, they want new blood. They want new people coming in. So if the senior client is not shopping the market on a regular basis, guess what? They're missing out on all the potential savings they could get, even more so than just watching the entire group raise. You know, they say a rising tide raises all ships. Well, that's true, except that if you're going back into the market, if you're healthy enough to reapply with a new company, you get the lower rates of all the companies as to what they offer brand new people. And it has no correlation with what you are getting in the marketplace. So it's very common to have someone get very angry and find out, wait a minute, you mean if I signed up today with Mutual of Omaha, I could get that super low rate, but if I've been with Mutual for 5 years, I get the 20+% rate increases? And I just simply explained to them, yes, that's true. That's why it's very important to shop the market every year. That's why it's important to have an independent agent working for you to shop the market. Because if you let that train run away just a few years, then you're so far outside the norm of what today's prices are, then you're getting completely ripped off, sometimes to the tune of $80 or $100 a month more than what the current market allows. If you go back through the underwriting process, which merely means asking you a few questions. So if you can qualify for today's rate, let's look up today's rate, which has nothing to do with your old rate. Now, for your agents out there, you don't want to put somebody back with the same company that they came with that just did that massive rate increase to them in the first place. For one, you won't be counted as the agent of record. The old agent who wrote it before will get that client and they'll just reset the rate for them. So don't do it. And the loyalty from that client is not likely to be with that company anyway if they see, and they can see it right on your screen as we share with our clients what the quote engine shows us today, what the current rates are with even their company. They'll be mad and they won't want to do business with that company anymore. So pick somebody else in the market other than their company and still save them the most money they can possibly save by shopping the market, as every senior on Medicare should do from time to time. So if you've not heard from your agent in over a year, give them a call, shop the market, or find an independent broker so they can help you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.